Hey everyone, my name welcome to Reality Chanel. It's my um so I wanted to come and speak about what's going on with Beyonce and Jay-Z. Um, if you like your receive hit the like button and subscribe for any to support me and my channel here on YouTube. So let's jump up. Once I let's do it, just say said on reality is my opinion for entertainment is only all of it packaged. Okay. Let me get and share my screen. Okay. So do this quickly. So yeah, Beyonce stands for to find that her after been uh, been accused of raping a year old, however many years ago, she's using her name. So legend is uh, so I passed because they is called her Beyonce knows her when she came, you know, when she came. And now, what do they here 3 days after? Let me see. Does it does it say? Okay, so there's 4 beyond 43 as one of the year's most beautiful women days after the elections emerged and were listed and listed as Beyonce goals. So they're basically saying she's distancing her from her husband, Jay-Z, amid the really terrible, you know, Asian, uh, you know, although I see Jay-Z that and it's not my favorite. I have my some reason certain things I'm just shit on it. But I c call her mean. She's very fit, pretty. She has hourglass wig. She makes a hit. Just saying. That's something to be proud of, you know? And Jay done well for himself as well. I feel like the difference Jay-Z, his stuff is great, you know? My other he's been arrested multiple times or violent times, and then his people can't and he or, you know, charged with whatever charged with arrested for initially, but the other hand has basically squeaky clean she and who else heavily made her persona. But what's interesting to me is that there who I'm just gonna sit and watch everything, whatever because what he does, especially as it relates to social, right? These moments, anyone who follows, likes, un no one on Facebook or social media platform is they're like, "Oh my god, these people, they hate it now they're in, they must be going out, blah, blah." And that has to be true. Who who's just unfollowing people or, you know, not being their favorite friend. If that that person hasn't done something. So that's usually, I think, the crux of how that those types of rumors begin. But I'm pretty sure because Beyonce is really good at protecting her public persona. So I believe that I can't say I believe she did this because of what's going on with her husband and rape allegations, but I do think that it's calculated. It's very, very subtle, but if this is true, let me say that. But why would you drop your husband's last name? Something has to happen. So let me share my screen again. Hang on 1 second. So like this is where it started.
Carry fever as soon as the show's over.
Uh-uh. Let me make sure wow. I hope I and I was for nothing. Am I too actually? Oh, here we go. That's probably why y'all couldn't hear me. Oh my God. Okay. So let me share my screen. Hold on. Is this one of them? I'll start over because I don't know if you guys were listening or couldn't hear. whenever I was reading this. Where did they go? No, that's not it. Oh, it went somewhere. I don't know where. But anyways, basically what's being said is that, how did I lose my live stream? Oh, I didn't. Let me make sure. It was crazy over here. Where did they go? No, that's not it. Okay, so y'all can't hear me. So anyways, let me get back to it. So I was saying before that it's being reported that Beyonce has changed her name. The way it's being reported is that we have these people who do nothing but, in my opinion, watch everything celebrities do. And the moment you unlike, unfollow, so on and so forth, it explodes, especially if you're extremely well, I would say well-known, famous, things like that. People notice it, and then they report on it. They find the smallest little thing, and it's, listen. Everything on Chanel's reality is, in my opinion, is for entertainment purposes only, and it's all alleged. But these people, it's like they have. I don't know if they have like a Google alert that says something has changed on their favorite person. I don't know. And they're also really crafty at going back in time and finding all the shit you did and all the things you said that are now making you a hypocrite. They're very, very good at that, in my opinion. So basically, what the Twitter and social media people have done is they saw that Forbes has Beyonce listed as one of the top, most influential, powerful women, or something to that effect. They dropped this 3 days, I think either after. Yeah, 3 days after Jay-Z was accused of sexually assaulting a 13-year-old. And the reason it's significant to everybody, I guess, is simply because Beyonce runs around the world and has been for several years, doing this. Hold on one second. Okay, let me see. Let me add it to the screen. Let me share my screen. Oh, there it is. Okay. Say hi, Miss Carter. So when you're running around the earth, it's telling everybody, your thousands of people, to, hey, Miss Carter. And then when you get listed in a public, well-to-do, reputable magazine like Forbes, you probably want to say your whole entire name if you love your husband, are still with your husband, support your husband, things like that. Unless you're one of those people that don't have your name is not a two-name name. Like, for example, Pink. Pink don't have a last name. I'm sure she has one with her original name or her birth name, but she doesn't have a last name. So if she doesn't have her husband's last name on something, it really won't matter because no one views her as Pink, whatever. They're only going to, view her as the singer Pink or the entertainer Pink. So a lot of people are like losing their mind on social media because they're like, it's starting. And unless it changes back to Carter, I'm going to have to believe that was intentional. The thing that's interesting about it, though, is like, well, Beyonce is always very intentional on how she does things. If you think about it, when she wants to talk about some atrocity in the world or something she thinks is horrible, she's definitely going to tell you in a song so she can call it art. In my opinion, that's my opinion. She doesn't air her dirty laundry in a public way. She, I feel like, does that and is very methodical because she wants everybody to believe this is just music and this is just about my creativity and what I'm lending to the world. When in reality, your whole Lemonade album told another story. the complete other story. It chronicled your relationship with your current husband. I think that was very deliberate and intentional. And so, like I said, I think Beyonce, she may not be, she's not a member of Mensa, but she's definitely a powerhouse person. She's talented. She's one of the most famous, recognizable people on the entire planet. And so if you change your name or you allow an entity to change your name, like Forbes magazine, to only now be called Beyonce Knowles and not Beyonce Knowles Carter, people are going to notice and it's going to be real suspect. And I think that she's, I hate to say this, because, I love when people have a happy marriage, you know what I mean? But I think Beyonce, listen, it's only so much a person can take. And from what the streets say, this man has been cheating on since the beginning of time. That's what the streets say. I don't know that because I don't know these people. So, and I wasn't there. But this is what I feel like she's going to be saying now, in my opinion.
All the single ladies, all the single ladies.
I mean, I think that's what she's going to be saying soon. And if this man is innocent of what he's been accused of, then she should stand by her husband. If he's not, and I have a very sneaking feeling that he's not, she should just move on. I don't know. I wonder if Beyonce, as famous as she is, because a lot of famous people say this, especially the blockbuster type people. People got millions of dollars, are super famous. They always say things that don't really match. They'd be like, "Oh, I'm so shy." You're so shy, but you're doing press tours? How? Shy people. It's like people that have a fear of public speaking don't go out of their way to go make their career public speaking. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's just very conflicting to me, and it's like, I think Beyonce, she just likes to hide behind the music. She is going to get her feelings out in her song, in my opinion. And so on one hand, I feel bad for her. I truly do. But there's a lot of people in this world that really feel like Beyonce is this high priestess or some sort of witch or something like that. I'm not going to say that lady's a witch because I don't know her. I don't know her from a can of paint. So it would be, to me, a little bit reckless to say something like that. But people are going to say what they're going to say. But I wonder, is this the first step in the direction of, what did Beyonce say? Me and my baby going to be all right. Sis said, me and my baby going to be all right, honey. Don't try me. Don't try me. I wonder how old Jay-Z was when he did Bonnie and Clyde. I wonder, let's see. What year? So it says so the internet says that Beyonce was 19 when Bonnie and Clyde came out. Child. I'm like, how you explain this shit to your kids? If Beyonce really did call Forbes and say, hey, my new name, I only want y'all to name me, list my name as Beyonce Knowles, then I do think that where there's smoke, there's fire. But she's been, to me, a rider for so long that I can't see her now throwing it all away. But it would dominate headlines, and it would certainly leave Jay-Z out to dry, because I feel like Jay-Z has always been covered by Beyonce. And I think people always got it wrong. And I never felt this way, but people for so many years would be like, oh, he put her on and he stepped up her star. Kind of like people would say about J-Lo and P. Diddy. Oh, well, once she did something with P. Diddy, then now she blew up. Stop giving credit to these other people. Stop it. Knock it all the way back. Like, at the end of the day, they may have introduced somebody or whatever, but that person still has to do the work. That's like saying a rich person got their child into Harvard, but that person never goes to class and, doesn't do any work, but, you know, they are supposed to be there, you know? No. How do you graduate from Harvard and you didn't put in any work? So I feel like that's discrediting her or kind of like taking her power away from her accomplishments. So I don't really rock with that because that lady still had to work hard. I'm sure it's grueling hard work and she's been doing it for 20 plus years. But I wonder if she is aware of all of Jay-Z's past. Because I feel like, I don't know, maybe they had a conversation after this dropped and she probably was like, or maybe when Diddy stuff started firing off and he went to jail, she might have been like, yo, we need to have a real ass conversation. Let me know what kind of shitstorm I'm about to enter into. Like I said earlier, a lot of people are like, oh, Beyonce is just as guilty. Again, I don't know these people, and I wasn't there, so I don't know. But it's just so odd that you're friends with this person who's been accused of all of these things and you don't denounce it. So that's what makes me feel like you are complicit and it doesn't really bother you. If you sit silently while you watch tyranny happen, you may as well be the person with the guns and all the power. And then others think that, Beyonce is just she's handled, meaning she can't like make any of her decisions. And I always feel like that to me is kind of adjacent to what's happening or has been happening with Wendy Williams over the past few years since she lost her show. But I don't know, y'all. Let me know in the comments what you think about this whole situation. And do you think maybe this was a mistake or accident or intentional to leave out the Carter part? And maybe, long story short, maybe Jay-Z was like, go ahead and take my name off of it for now. And then when I'm vindicated, you can add it back. That's my guess, but good luck, Beyonce girl. I don't know, child. I think a lot of people want to take Jay-Z down, and she's going to be collateral damage. And the saddest part is Beyonce definitely built herself a little empire, and he is destroying it brick by brick, day by day. Every second that goes by, it gets worse and worse for her. And I'm like, who do you go to? Who do you talk to? I guess she probably talked to Kelly or her mom or somebody like that, Michelle. Anyway, that's all, guys. Like I said, again, hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel if you want to support my channel. It's a free and easy way to do so. Until next time, talk to you guys later. Bye.